Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV. We have our news with me, your host Ruth. My interpreter doing the voicing is WAIRIMU. Now welcome to our news at this hour. On to our first news item. King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom departed Kenya on Friday through Moi International Airport in Mombasa. They were seen off by President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua. Earlier in the day, King Charles met with faith leaders in the Women's Chapel before sitting down with 10 members of the Coast Interfaith Council of Clerics. The royal couple arrived in Mombasa on Thursday, where King Charles was received by President Ruto at Mtongwe Naval Base and inspected the Guard of Honor. On to our next news item. A section of Kiambu MCAs on Friday, November 3rd, 2023, came out to defend Governor Kimani Wamatangi against the looming impeachment motion, terming it as politically motivated. Speaking to the press at the Kiambu County Assembly ground, the MCAs, led by Kamenu Ward MCA Peter Mboro, said that the motion was being sponsored by a few individuals who were out to destabilize the county government. The MCA said that the governor had done a good job in his first year in office and that he deserved to be given a chance to continue with his work. The MCAs also called on the governor to continue working hard for the people of Kiambu and to ignore the impeachment threats.
To kindly to go back to their fields because they have a role also to play, and let Kimani Wamatangi to work for the people of Kiambu. We have the elected members of the county assembly, 60 of us. We have the 36 members that are elected, and I know we have the number. 60 of us, we are in support of Governor Kimani Wamatangi.
Thank you. You individuals we are suspecting to be the schemers behind this destabilization of the county assembly of Kiambu. We will not mention names, but we definitely know them. The biggest problem we are having in the county government of Kiambu is external influence, external pressure that are coming from all quarters. We have other politicians, we have contractors, we have brokers, we have people with a lot of interest that are bringing this issue of instability in the county assembly of Kiambu.
Okay.
We have said these ultimatums would be better handled within the legal frameworks of the assembly. So if any member has queries on the issue of the county government, the best way is to do it through the structures of the assembly, not through the social media. Pigs choose to engage in discussions about the government outside the county assembly. Yet, we have proper platforms within the legislature where they can address their concerns. We recognize our roles as the representatives of the people within the devolved units as provided by Article 1, subsection 2 of our Constitution.
Gezo ama hao maoni mngetaka sana sana gavana aweze kubadilisha. Je, mmeyapitishia katika komiti ambazo zimechaguliwa katika hii bunge? Na kama hamjapitisha, then fuateni kanuni ambayo inastahili kuhakikisha kila mswada ambao kabla hujaingia katika bunge umepitia katika komiti ili tuweze kufanya kazi kwa pamoja.
On to our next news item. After several years of stagnation, a number of government projects in Migori County are now on the verge of completion. This is according to the Migori National Government Development County Implementation Coordination and Management Committee under the stewardship of the Migori County Commissioner Mr. David Gitonga. Among the key projects that have stalled for years and have been rekindled include the Lower Kuja Irrigation Project, stalled road projects under Kera, Kura and Kenha, and the Migori County Headquarters State Department for Public Works. Speaking during the meeting convened at the county headquarters at IFAD Hall in Migori Town, Mr. Gitonga revealed that several efforts have been made to navigate the challenges that previously hindered the project's completion.
And the projects which we deliberated on are, among others, the stored county headquarters. This is a project which has been going on for over 10 years. And as my friend has said here, the Committee on National Security and Administration was here, did an audit, and gave the recommendation on the way forward. So this is one of the projects which we had as a committee identified to ensure that we forward to the regional committee and onwards to the national technical committee with appropriate recommendation to enable that the project to be allocated funds for completion. The other projects we've discussed is the Mapera affordable housing scheme, which was launched just the other day. At the moment, we can see it is at 4%. We've also looked at the issue of Kuja irrigation scheme. This is a scheme which has been running for over 5 years, and it is not yet complete. So these are some of the projects which we thought they're important for the improvement of service delivery to wananchi in terms of employment, in terms of transport, and in terms of even enhancing food security within Migori. Further, once these projects are complete, we expect that we'll be able to attract adequate investment from business people, and again add on to the employment opportunities for people.
In Lower Koji irrigation scheme has a capacity of production of 19,000 acres. Only 4,500 are under production, and the president has issued a directive that we add 30,000 more acres into production. And since that directive, the National Irrigation Authority has already allocated 100 million to bring an additional 4,000 acres under production. That will include rice, sunflower, among other crops. Then we discussed stalled projects. We had the Masara Sori stalled project, but after the president came, the contractor has been paid, and the contractor is back on site at a place called Agolomok, where the road had been washed out. So that is a progress after the president's visit. Third, we have discussed about the affordable housing project at Mabera. That project, as the commissioner said, is at 4% complete. We have noted a few challenges. However, the contractor is on site. Many locals have been employed. 35 casuals are always on site on a daily basis. And we are intending as a committee to ensure that through the micro, small and medium enterprises, that the local contractors, masonries, carpenters are involved towards construction of those houses. We have technical persons from the State Department for Public Works who are supposed to visit here. They look at the integrity of this structure. After looking at the integrity, they come up with cost estimates. Once they have those estimates, then now we can be able to escalate to the governance and the public administration subcommittee, which will be visiting this county early next month.
Siboche Gogo Oyani Road was pronounced by the president that it should be done. So far, some money has been allocated on that road for stage construction, what we call stage construction, so that the government does not incur some losses in terms of interests.
On to our next news item. Youths from Narok County have been trained on the Information Communication Technology program and were being asked to join other millions of Kenyans to make a living by doing ICT jobs. Speaking during the training exercise in Narok Town, the county executive in charge of ICT, Linus Nairimo, said the county government embraces ICT and it aims to construct ICT hubs in wards level to bring ICT services closer to the people. Nairimo noted that due to unemployment among many Kenyans, it's high time for the youth to embrace ICT as an alternative of employment.
the reason for this training is for our youth to be able to gain knowledge so that they can create their own businesses and provide employment for themselves. Because as we all know, the government cannot employ everybody, but if people have skills on various technologies, they can be able to create employment not just for themselves, but also for other people. They can be able to create businesses that create employment for other people. As a county government, our governor, His Excellency Patrick Olentutu, has really put technology in the forefront of his government. He has created the Department of ICT as a standalone department. And so far, we are, as a department, we are laying infrastructure. We are going to be laying infrastructure for provision of internet and other services, IT services for the county government offices here in Narok and also in our sub-counties. The governor also has plans to construct ICT hubs in the wards, in our 30 wards, in partnership with our MCS. And this will actually not only create an avenue for training for our youths, it will also create space for our youths to be able to engage in employment, online writing. They can even do jobs outside this country. So as a government, we take employment of our youth seriously, and that's why we are partnering with companies like Geek Fiction to make sure that these youths have avenue to create employment.
Our main aim today was to train our technicians, to give them the confidence that they need and the skills that they need to implement these solutions, because security is of paramount importance in all aspects of our lives. Whether it's buildings, contractors, security systems are very, very crucial. And with today's training, we were able to showcase some of the products that we have. Depending on the scenario, our technicians are now able and skilled, confident enough to implement and put into action our solutions. For example, if you have an M-Pesa shop and you'd like to listen to the audio of an incident that happened at your shop, we have the smart hybrid cameras that come with audio. If you have a farm, for example, we have solar cameras that allow you to communicate with your guys in the field. So these cameras all depend on the scenario that you have. And we have trained our technicians today to be able to go to the site, do a site survey, and be able to know what exactly to give to the end user, so that in the end, whether it's the county government, whether it's the business community, whether it's end users at home, they are comfortable and they feel safe using our equipment.
We also have support in terms of training. We are going to provide training in partnership with the county government, so through the TVETs, through the polytechnics. We are really grateful that Narok County government has given us the support. We have been through several counties, but we can say that the support from Narok County is impeccable. We are really grateful, and we are hoping that a lot of good things will come to the county. Customers are going to get better support, better prices, and all that protects ICT and security gadgets.
On to our next news item. Tens of children with cleft lip or palate from less privileged families in Embu have benefited from free reconstructive surgery organized by Kenya Progressive Nurses Association in conjunction with County Health Department. The diagnosis and corrective surgeries being carried out at Embu Level 5 Hospital is part of the association's corporate social responsibility (CSR) ahead of its annual scientific conference to be held in the county next week, November 7th and 9th. to 9th. The exercise is scheduled to take 5 days, where the association project to treat over 50 children, according to National Chair Michael Nyongesa.
Kwa sababu tuna conference yetu inayokuja katika juma lijalo kuanzia tarehe 7 mpaka tarehe 9. Lakini kabla ya hiyo, wiki hili tunasaidia watoto waliosaliwa na mwanya katika midomo zao, yani cleft lip ama cleft palate. Tuko hapa kwa sababu hii ni corporate social responsibility yetu. Hii ni hatua tunayofanya kando na uuguzi kuweza kuwasaidia watu wengine walio na shida ya kuwa na mwanya au shimo katika mdomoni mwao. Kwa ni kwamba tuko hapa kuanzia jana, tumekuwa tukifanya ukaguzi ili ya kwamba tuone yupi ana afya nzuri ya kuweza kustahimili mambo ya upasuaji. Jana tukaweza kuwapata watoto 7 ambao leo hii wanaenda katika upasuaji. Tuna warai wote ambao kwa njia moja wana shida kama hii popote walipo hapa Embu na injini nzima, ya kwamba wanaweza kuja hata kesho, hata leo wanapopata ujumbe huu, ili ya kwamba wapate nafasi ya kurekebishwa, nao pia waweze kuwa na tabasamu. Hapa katika upasuaji huu tunatazamia kufanya upasuaji ya watoto takriban 50 iwapo watapatikana.
Tembea hapa ndani kwa wodi, tukaona kuna wagonjwa kadhaa kama 12 hivi ambao nataka wapatiwe matibabu, ambao kuna shida za midomo. Kwa hivyo ni shukrani sana, sisi tunaungana na pamoja ndio tuweze kusaidia watu wetu. Kumekuwa na upungufu sana wa madaktari na pia nurses, hata clinicians. Tuseme madaktari, most of the department hazina madaktari wa kutosha. Kabla mwaka ujao ufike, tutaongeza pesa kwa budget, ndio hiyo namba iwe double. Kwa sababu tumejua zahanati mingi sana ambao ziko nje ya hii town, from level 2, level 3, level 4, hata hii level 5. Hakuna nurses wa kutosha. Na ndio unakuta saa nyingine kumekuwa na ile upungufu ya service, unasikia watu wana complain, wapati ile matibabu vile inahitajika. Shinda si madaktari wako tayari kufanya kazi, lakini kuna hiyo upungufu ambao tunajaribu kutatua tukiwa kama county government.
On to our next news item. In an industry where visual communication is paramount, breaking barriers becomes an essential part of change. This evening, we present the remarkable odyssey of a deaf male model who not only graces the runways but also reshapes the very definitions of beauty and triumph. Meet Collins Celian, a remarkable person who is defying stereotypes and redefining the modeling industry as a deaf male model. Collins is a statement to the power of self-confidence and determination, proving that in the world of fashion, success knows no boundaries. He is a trailblazer, showcasing the talent, passion, and authenticity can lead to extraordinary achievements.
Hello, welcome to Science TV. We're here again with an interesting guest who will be telling us and sharing his journey in modeling. As you can see, he's such a smart and good-looking man. So we want to know how he came to join the modeling industry and what inspired him to modeling. So thank you, Collins, for coming, and welcome to Science TV. So we'd like to know, why did you, or what inspired you to join the modeling industry?
Previously, I didn't have the interest to join modeling. While I was in high school, my first sister joined in a competition for Miss Kenya, and that is where I gained interest about modeling. I tried, but I didn't win. I joined, and I just did my practice from Kise. modeling for one day. Then I started competing at the University of Nairobi, and that is how my journey has been for modeling. It has been a journey with a lot of creativity, how to walk, how to be creative, and how to win. That is why I became the first runners-up.
And so, while in school, did you participate in like Mr. what do you call it, Mr. High School at that time? Or maybe in university?
No, I never participated in high school.
So you began modeling after completing school?
Yes.
Ah, and so you became the first runners-up during the Mr. and Miss Deaf competition. How did you feel about that?
This one is just a motivation for me to work hard and win for the next competition.
And I'm sure by the time you were contesting, you had high hopes of becoming the winner, but unfortunately we had the person who was selected as the winner. What did you learn from that?
When I was modeling, that is an experience. I have worked with some coaches on how to do my facial expression, smiling, and how to really work and walk. That competition helped me to really gain experiences about modeling and the modeling world.
And was it the first time you were contesting for Mr. and Miss Deaf?
Yes.
And what motivated you to join the competition?
My motivation was winning. I know the government will have sponsored us and to help another children, and also to help other children and mentor them to become modelers in future.
Okay. And I understand during the competition you were just 2 male contestants. Is that true?
Yes.
Why do you think that the reason why there were no more competitors, that is male competitors, compared to the ladies?
Because the reason why we had 2 male, some they had challenges from fairs because their homes are far. The winner Kenneth has failed for the past three times, and now he became a winner. So I think we only had motivation. We were only 2 who were motivated, but for me joining, that was my aim, was winning when I joined the competition.
And will you contest in the next Mr. and Miss competitions?
Yes, it's very possible.
Ah, so you are working towards that so that you can also become the winner?
Yes.
That's great. We have high hopes and we see that you are working hard towards it, and we believe that in the next competition you're going to be the winner. And you're looking so sharply dressed. So who dresses you?
I dress myself.
Oh.
And also my sister, my firstborn sister, trains me and mentors me in dressing.
Oh, that's great. So that means you're a designer.
Yes.
That means then you'll be designing my next outfit.
For sure.
So what are you doing right now, since after contesting for the Mr. and Miss, so still in the modeling industry, what are you doing to prepare for the next competition?
We are just waiting for the government. Probably next week we'll be going to training on how to do our facial and practice on smiling, because we have a championship for Tanzania. So we are waiting for the government to approve the financial budgets and we'll be having a camp for 2 weeks, so that we train on how to compete in the global arena, and that is what we are focusing right now for that support.
So you'll be going to contest or to compete with other models in Tanzania?
Yes, yes.
Wow, that is great, and wishing you all the best. We have great hopes that you will make it, and we pray that you become a star out of it. And maybe, can you share with us?
Amen.
And so, can you share with us, who do you look up to in the modeling industry? Someone you'd like to be, maybe, in future?
I don't know the name for the role model, but I know his face. He has won a lot of competition. I think that is my role model. I watch him on YouTube and learn the tactics on how to dress, on how to walk. On the extent of dressing and how to walk. I think that is my role model.
And I don't think modeling as a man is the same as modeling as a lady. Maybe as a lady is easier compared to modeling as a man. So what are the challenges that you go through as a male model?
We have a lot of challenges. Example, the dressing, choosing the exact dressing is hard, because on issues of faces, it's still a challenge. You have to be very handsome and have to be very in shape so that we compete in this industry of modeling.
Oh, that's great. Handsome is the key, like you. Now we understand. So anyone who is watching there, at least they now know the secret that for you to make it as a male model, handsome is the key. And so, where do you expect to see Collins, like in 2 years' time?
I'm learning very, very much. So I think when it comes to that 2 years' time, we will know when we get there.
Maybe in the modeling industry, is there something, maybe a project, not even a project, or somewhere you always say, like, in 2 years' time, I want to have achieved this?
In 2 years' time, in the modeling industry, I hope to compete in a lot of pageants. I want to become a boss, to have my own organization so that I can teach the upcoming generation about modeling.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, and I can see you have the confidence, and I believe that you'll make it in that. Yeah, and you'll help even the others who want to be like you. But maybe there's someone out there who has been looking up to you. You may think that maybe you're just getting to be known, but I'm sure someone who saw you contest for Mr. Dave saw this Collins and was like, oh, I'd like to be like Collins. Maybe, can you tell them the secret?
In this industry, modeling industry, when people see and the people know and becoming famous in Facebook and YouTube and social media, my aim is to benefit and help other children to win. So for a person watching, this is very, very, very key to be motivated. Motivation is the key.
So for female models, I say that maybe when it comes to fashion, they have to do the makeup, they buy a lot of stuff because they have to look all dolled up. Is it the same case when it comes to male modeling?
For some, makeup is a must, but if you have a clean skin and you have a good shaving and you have the vitamin is right, everything is all good, your skin is good. For us, we don't need a lot of makeups.
So that means for you, you don't use any type of makeup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so it's just a natural beauty. And so, what's the secret of remaining fit for the modeling as a man?
For ladies, you have to eat right and make sure your dressing is good. So for ladies, they teach us how to eat and how to dress. So that is the same thing we extend it to other people, and it helps us to teach also our family members and change the diet of how we are eating.
So that means you have a special diet plan?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, please share with us. We also like to look like models.
Probably a lot of proteins, you drink a lot of water, you'll be fine.
So, are you try to tell me that I should do away with wheat, maybe? I'm just good with my chapatis and all that.
It's not a must, just probably on a special occasion we can eat chapatis, but not very frequent.
And do you get a challenge when it comes to choosing outfit? Because for us ladies, it is not that hard. We have colorful clothes and all that. But for men, I think you are limited to the type of dress code, because you find like you just have common colors. But for a male model, you have to look, you have to appear unique, you have to look smart, you have to outstand. So how do you go about that?
There is specific colors for ladies, but I choose colors that complement my skin colors. So yes, I choose colors that really complement my skin colors, and some dresses that really goes along with the themes.
And as we near the end of this session, maybe you can share with our viewers and even who are your fans. I'm sure you'll be seeing them because they are watching this. Maybe what are the don'ts of becoming a male model and what they should consider if they want to be a male model?
If we are doing a modeling, make sure you make a lot of interaction with people and really learn. Don't be afraid of asking any questions. That will be very helpful. If you see there is a problem, just figure it out. Ask questions from people who are very experienced, and that will be very helpful for you.
Thank you very much for sharing all that. I'm sure you have helped a lot of people who are aspiring to be the next Collins, because we believe you are the next big thing in the modeling industry, especially among the male models. And as we conclude, would like you maybe, if you have something to share with your fans, then this is the time too. And also you can share your social media handles with them.
Thank you very much for hosting me. I want to inform on social media, on IG, Mzee Selen on IG or on Facebook. If you join on my social media, just follow me, like and share, and then more information is there. So thank you for watching, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming, and we are very happy, and we wish you the best as the GOAT contest in Tanzania, and also we'll be expecting to see you also in international competitions. Yeah, because you made us believe that you can do this, and we believe in you that you're going to do this. So we've come to the end of our session with Collins, and He has shared the journey with us. Now I know. You have the secret with you now. You want to be the next big thing in the modeling industry, especially being a man? Look good, elegant, unique, outstanding, and on top of all that, handsome is the key. Till next time, goodbye.